Thank you for teleporting me back in town, so I have to walk all the way back.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from
Oh,
Castle.
jeez.
The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down
Always
from the mountains,
something.
and there's a dragon at its head.
A dragon?
The others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Was it a dragon or a wyvern?
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
How far away is he?
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
You're farther away. Are you serious? Oh, you're like, wait a minute. Wasn't there like drifting or something in this? Yeah, there basically was.
I can walk from here.
Why?
What's the situation?
After we just cleared out this place too. I wonder if that's why it came by.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
Oh,
Just
jeez.
have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
That's pretty far away. Can I...
This is no time to ride.
Am I going the right way? It's so far away. It would be such a great time to have an actual mount. Or, you know, actually run. That's good too.
Get him! This one.
Yeet! I keep on forgetting I can do that. I can just charge my sword. Fire. Is the attack different if I'm in the air? It is! Ooh.
Where are you, Theo?
Sweet. Okay. Enough playing around. That's a lot.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
You know what? I don't have time. What's even left? Yep, did it.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Speaking of. Great.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Nice try. Get him!
Oof. All right, come on, and yank. I can't even see. Look at that. All that damage. Oh, jeez, I can't even see. No. Alright. Same strategy. A little bit. keep on going. Let's end this real quick. Oof. I did it.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Dang it.
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that.
Don't say that. Come on, man.
Mara or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me.
Also, it's a Drake, not a dragon. Okay. Eh.
You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore.
Torgo's like, oh, enemy. I don't want to fight you too, dude. Yee! Can we, like, grab the sword from him? He's not as big a threat with it. Gone, right?
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you.
Really?
Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
That's fascinating.
No! Theo! Theo!
It's not like there's anything for us to actually get. The body's gone. So, let's keep on moving.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
That sucks.
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
This does really feel like I'm hitting like the end of all these quests, because like I'm clearly like getting a lot of like rewards for them, so you know it's happening.
Tell me, traveler, do the other villages of the realm suffer as ours does, with black clouds above and starving stragglers below? Not so very long ago, moneyed merchants would scatter their coin like seed as they passed through this place. Ah, would that it had taken root.
You know what? I thought you were the quest. It was you!
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Why not? I'm not
Sounds
getting
simple
gold for
enough.
it, though, which is stupid.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Okay. Bearer of good news. Don't like it, because it already calls it bearer, so... There's like a bunch of y'all. There's three, yes, but I mean, they're everywhere. I'll hit these two from
Isn't the type to give
far
up.
away first.
Please, a piece of fruit.
A crust of bread. Yo. That's sad. That sucks, man.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please. You've raised the price.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Alright, one more to go.
Showed you my pass. What more do you want from me?
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man? Who needs a porter when there's no...
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Bugger me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbrec.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. They'd Soraflam one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Well done. wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
It's actually pretty funny. It's like, you know what? Maybe I can
you
get
have
some of
any
that
fresh
wine
water?
myself.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Awesome. That's pretty cool. You know, just hanging out with your
Do you have any
friends.
fresh water?
Okay, a few more.
What's happened? Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
I fight a little bit. I dabble.
Well-notched steel and impressive physique.
Thank you.
I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
Why not?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait.
Okay, you're Russian.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Onward to discovery.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
How far away is he? It's not that bad, actually.
What I wouldn't give for a home.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
Oh my gosh, already?
I'm not surprised.
Gentlemen,
You'll have no real coin.
I'm gonna ask you to just kind of leave the area. Bop. Bop. Done. Okay. Next. Sir, you didn't even get outside the city that far before you're just about to die.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you.
Huh.
A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckyan history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues.
Can you imagine they'd have weapons that could take down their stuff? He's just like, oh, he's gonna get himself killed. He's far away.
Come on.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, if I head this way, I'll get to it eventually. I guess I have to go... No? Farther down. Okay, I don't think you want to fight me, little antelope-looking thing. Ow.
All right then. Who's first?
Freeze! You know what? Just thought about it. Spin to win! I don't even know what to do, because it's like... There we go. I'm just like, do I attack them or wait? I guess I'll just wait. Let them spin around a little bit.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Legit.
That would not do. That would not do at all.
Then stop.
Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward, history awaits.
Classic. Oh, what is he going to end up fighting this time? It's going to be something stronger, and I'm not going to be happy about it, because I don't really got anything that I can just use to end that fight real quick. Yep, that's what I thought.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Nice try.
Shut up. Gosh dang it. Cool. No. I like how this one took my attention. So now you have to go. Dog, you need to chill out. Alright. Yep. The good point about having the halfway state is just like, oh yeah, I can just keep on hitting you and eventually you'll strike and I'll just counter. And that's good enough.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes.
Fascinating.
Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
Yeah.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired.
You could have done that back in the village.
Even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Nice. Thank you.